Pisces is a constellation of the zodiac. Its name is the Latin plural for fish. It lies between Aquarius to the west and Aries to the east. The ecliptic and the celestial equator intersect within this constellation and in Virgo. Notable features: the vernal equinox is currently located in Pisces, due south of Omega Psc, and, due to precession, slowly drifting below the western fish towards Aquarius. Names of stars: Van Maanen's star, at 12.36 magnitude, is located in this constellation, along with others, such as HD 222,410, at 7.45 magnitude. Alricia, otherwise Alpha Piscium, 139 light-years, Class A2, apparent magnitude 3.62. Fum Alsamica, otherwise Beta Piscium, 492 light-years, Class B6 VE, apparent magnitude 4.48. Lintium, otherwise Delta Piscium, 305 light-years, Class K5 II, apparent magnitude 4.44. Cart, otherwise Epsilon Piscium, 190 light-years, Class KOII, apparent magnitude 4.27. Rivati, otherwise Eta Piscium, 148 light-years, Class A7 IV, apparent magnitude 5.21. Kulat Nunu or Alpherg, otherwise Eta Piscium, 294 light-years, Class G8 II, apparent magnitude 3.62. Torcula, otherwise Omicron Piscium, 258 light-years, Class KOII, apparent magnitude 4.2. Venalis, otherwise Omega Piscium, 106 light-years, Class F4 IV, apparent magnitude 4.03. Deep sky objects. M74 is a loosely wound spiral galaxy in Pisces, found at a distance of 30 million light-years. It has many clusters of young stars and the associated nebulae, showing extensive regions of star formation. It was discovered by Pierre Méchain, a French astronomer, in 1780. A Type 2P supernova was discovered in the outer regions of M74 by Robert Evans in June 2003. The star that underwent the supernova was later identified as a red supergiant with a mass of 8 solar masses. NGC 488 is an isolated face-on prototypical spiral galaxy. NGC 520 is a pair of colliding galaxies located 90 million light-years away. CL0024 plus 1654 is a massive galaxy cluster that lenses the galaxy behind it, creating arc-shaped images of the background galaxy. The cluster is primarily made up of yellow elliptical and spiral galaxies, at a distance of 3.6 billion light-years from Earth, half as far away as the background galaxy, which is at a distance of 5.7 billion light-years. 3C31 is an active galaxy and radio source in Perseus located at a distance of 237 million light-years from Earth. Its jets, caused by the supermassive black hole at its center, extend several million light-years in both directions, making them some of the largest objects in the universe. History and mythology. Pisces originates from some composition of the Babylonian constellation Sinunutu 4, the Great Swallow, in current western Pisces, and Anunitum, the Lady of the Heaven, at the place of the northern fish. In the first millennium BC, texts known as the Astronomical Diaries, part of the constellation, was also called Du. New. Pisces is associated with Aphrodite and Eros, who escaped from the monster Typhon by leaping into the sea and transforming themselves into fish. In order not to lose each other, they tied themselves together with rope. The Romans adopted the Greek legend, with Venus and Cupid acting as the counterparts for Aphrodite and Eros. The knot of the rope is marked by Alpha Piscium, also called Alrisha. In 1690, the astronomer Johannes Hevelius in his Firmamentum Sobiationem regarded the constellation Pisces as being composed of 4 subdivisions: Piscis Boreas, Sigma 68, 65, 67 Psi 1 Psi 2 Psi 3 I Phi Upsilon 91 Tau 82 to 78 PSC. Lionum Boreum, Tyro 94 VX8 to Pi Omicron Alpha PSC. Lionum Austrianum, Alpha Xi Nu Mu Zeta Epsilon Delta 41 to 35 Omega PSC. Piscis Austrianus, Omega Iota Theta 7 Beta 5 Kappa 9 Lambda TX PSC. In 1754, the astronomer John Hill proposed to treat part of Pisces as a separate constellation, called Testudo 2427 YY 3329 PSC, centered a natural but faint asterism in which the star 20 PSC is intended to be the head of the turtle. However, the proposal was largely neglected by other astronomers with the exception of Admiral Smith, who mentioned it in his book The Bedford Catalogue, and it is now obsolete. Western folklore. The fishes are also associated with the German legend of Antenta, who owned just a tub and a crude cabin when he met a magical fish. They offered him a wish, which he refused. However, his wife begged him to return to the fish and ask for a beautiful furnished home. This wish was granted, but her desires were not satisfied. She then asked to be a queen and have a palace, but when she asked to become a goddess, the fish became angry and took the palace and home, leaving the couple with the tub and cabin once again. The tub in the story is sometimes recognized as the Great Square of Pegasus. In non-Western astronomy, the stars of Pisces were incorporated into several constellations in Chinese astronomy. Wai Ping was a fence that kept a pig farmer from falling into the marshes and kept the pigs where they belong. It was represented by Alpha, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Mu, Nu, and Xi Piscium. The marshes were represented by the 4 stars designated Phi Ceti. The northern fish of Pisces was a part of the house of the sandal Koeiou astrology, while the astrological sign Pisces by definition runs from ecliptical longitude 330 degrees to 0. This position is now mostly covered by the constellation of Aquarius, due to the precession from when the constellation and the sign coincided.